ask you a question. 23, 20. Do y'all want to be married one day? Honestly. You want to be married one day? Okay, good. That's good. That's righteous. Now, let me ask you a question. How do you know how to identify a good man that is worthy of giving yourself to where they are going to marry you? How do you know what that man looks like? Is he out here at the Juneteenth parade?
Bring it on.
You said probably not. You don't know? How about y'all go to the club?
No.
Y'all go to the bar? Y'all go to the bar? Is he at the bar?
I'm looking.
You don't look at him? How does a woman that wants to be married not look for a husband? Well, I got married when I was what? How old was I when I got married? I think I was 24 years old. I've been married for 16 years. And guess what I was doing when I was young? Looking for a wife. And guess what my wife was doing? Looking for a husband. So if you want to be married one day, it only makes sense that you should be looking for potential suitors, right? But our sisters want to be married, but they're not looking for suitors. So are you not looking, or do you not know what you're looking for? Which one is it?
I ain't never think like that, I guess.
Good. That's why we out here, sis. Because we want you to think like this. The problem why you don't think like this is because you've been destroyed. You are the only. I'm gonna say something. You finish my statement. Strong, independent, blank woman.
Black?
Wow. Now, sis, have you ever heard of the strong, independent Chinese woman? How about the strong, independent white woman? What about the strong, independent Arab woman? Wow. So the only strong and independent woman is a black woman, and who is she independent from?
Bring it out.
Is she independent from? Because you need a man, right? When y'all drive cars, when your car breaks down, do you take it to women or you take it to men?
Bring it out.
When your plumbing is, when your toilet shooting up poop and piss water, you call women to fix it or you call a man? Okay, what if your roof start leaking? You gonna call women to fix it or men? So clearly you're not independent from men because you need men and you use men all the time. What man are you independent from? What man do they teach you to be strong, black, and independent from?
Wake him up.
I'll give you the answer. Look at these men around you.
Bring it
This
out.
is the man that they teach you to be strong, black, and independent from. I'm gonna show you where they get that from. Give me Genesis 3.
Bring it up.
We gonna build y'all sisters up because contrary to your popular belief, what's your race? What you call yourself?
Black?
Black, that's two different things. Are you black or you African American?
I'm both.
You both? My parents are black. Are you this?
No.
I'm very dark skinned and I'm not even this color.
Right.
So I can't be black. Right? You can't be African American. That term was coined in 1985. I'm older than that. So what was I before I was an African American? What was I before I was a black? What was I before I was a Negro?
Right.
What was I? What was I before I was colored?
Right.
What was I before this white man beat me and changed my name?
Right.
These are the questions you gotta ask yourself. And why is it that you're the only people that everybody pushes division in your community?
Right.
Right? I'm gonna show you. Read that. Genesis chapter 3 verse 1. Actually, start at Genesis 2 and verse 7. I'm gonna show you something. What did Adam and Eve look like?
Bring it out.
What did they look like?
Bring it out.
It's okay if you don't know. We're gonna show you and instill some actual pride in yourself. If y'all had pride, if y'all knew the depths of what this Bible was talking about and who it was talking about, it's a million bad habits that we wouldn't do. Kill each other. Like lay down with our sisters and impregnate them and leave them raise babies by themselves. Like call them B's and thots and HOEs and 304s. We wouldn't do that to our sisters if we knew what this Bible was talking about and what God said about our sisters. Our sisters wouldn't talk about they F nigga free and all this crazy stuff and he an F boy and all this crazy stuff if they knew that those men were the gods the Bible was talking about. So I'm gonna show you what the first God looked like. Read Genesis chapter 2 verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground. He's talking about Adam. God formed Adam of the dust of the ground. Now I want this little baby. Those boys, little man, can I borrow your son real quick? Little man, I want you to kick this dirt up as much as you can and you tell me what color that dirt is. You want me to do it?
Huh?
I'm gonna show you. All right, watch this. Look at this. Read that again for me.
You want a cable type shit?
And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground. Now look at that. Look at that dust that I just kicked up. What color is that? It's brown. So what color is it? Hold on, man. I need you to do it. You might be a god on earth, young man. You got a lion spirit in you, young man. I need you to say that one more time for the people in the back. What color was that? I like this young man. He got the spirit of a prophet in him. Now, God said that he made Adam from the dust of the ground, which means Adam was a brown-skinned man. Come on.
And the Lord God formed a man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
So Adam was made, and he was a God, and he was a black man.
Now, and the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam. And he slept and took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man,
The rib or the woman that he took from Adam, the black man, read.
made he a woman.
So if Adam was a black man, what did this woman look like? What she look like? The shy ladies. What Adam's wife looked like? If Adam was a black man and she was taken from one of his ribs, what Eve looked like? She was a black woman. So we're reading about the first black man and black woman on the planet. Now, let's find out where we get this spirit of our sisters talking about they don't need no man and they need to be strong, independent, and black. Because it's not a new thing. It's our old spirit. I'm going to show you where it began with the first black man and the first black woman. And you tell me if this sounds familiar. Genesis 3.
Genesis 3 verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said it to the woman.
He said unto who?
The woman.
The devil came to Eve, not Adam, and said what?
Yea, have God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
So he asked her, did God tell you that you can't do what he told you to do? Now, God never spoke to Eve. You know what God is talking about? Her husband Adam. Adam taught Eve. And then the devil came and said, he don't mean what he said. You don't gotta listen to that nigga. Read. But I'm just putting it in layman's terms how we talk today. Because these black people we talking about. Y'all listening? Listen carefully. Read.
But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
She repeated what her husband told her. Now watch what Satan did. Read.
And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die.
He lied to her and told her, you don't gotta listen to your husband. You can be independent of him. Come on.
For God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as God.
Oh, wait a minute. She was already immortal. Her husband was already immortal. They were already a god and goddess. So why does he need to tell a goddess, hey, you don't need to listen to him? Because he know that if you listen to me, you're going to be a god. You know what that translates to? Equal to your man. That's the lie that was told to our sisters. And our sisters need their men. Every other nation know and supports their man but our sisters. Every other nation supports their men. Because they understand that they men are the ones that's the kings. They are the queens. You can't have a kingdom without a king. You can't have a kingdom where a queen ruling over. Not naturally. Maybe if you steal it. And still you need a man's army to defend it. So we're reading about the first time the devil destroyed the black family structure. Read.
Knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food,
And she believed the lie. I'm going to tell you what the lie is. You don't need no man. Even though everything you depend on come from a man. That phone you want, a man built it. Them clothes you're wearing got a man's name attached to them. Them cars you drive was built by a man. It's a lie to sit there and be told you don't need a man when everything you do, the food you eat, men go out and get it. The stores that you buy them from, men built them. And guess what? The Chinese women, the white women, the Arab women, they all know it. They support their men. You know what women taught to not support her men? The black women. And the first time it happened was Adam and Eve. Now, Surah 6. Now I'm going to show you something. Because if you're going to have a husband, you need to know what he looks like. You need to know what he's going to be about. He has to have certain characteristics. Read that, 6 and 7.
Surah chapter 6 verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend.
So if you're going to get a friend, or in this case a husband, because your husband's supposed to be your friend, and a wife is supposed to be her husband's friend. Y'all listening? Brothers, men, sisters, if you're going to get married to your wife, y'all got to be friends. If you're going to get a friend, what? Prove him first. You got to prove him.
That's right.
Not no sneaky link. Not no bust down. Not no, he on my roster and all this crazy stuff that we say today. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who don't know what I'm talking about? Who's confused? No one's confused. That the baby probably not even confused. Right? God said if you gonna get a friend, prove him first. How do you prove him? I guarantee you this. If you was really serious about a man and you wanted him to be serious about you, all you have to say is, I'm waiting until marriage. And he gonna show you whether he's serious about you or he just want what's between your legs. And if you ain't got the discipline, he gonna take what you gonna give him. Except he do some heinous stuff and rape you. But aside from that, because most men ain't out here raping either, unless he do that, you will give him your body and it will cost him nothing to get it from you.
Right.
And your body is precious to you. It should be. God made you and said you should be made after the similitude of a palace.
Right.
Everybody can't live in their palace. Everybody can't walk in a palace. You can't be a bum living in your mama's house, driving your woman's car, and then get between the woman's legs.
Right.
Prostitutes don't even get nothing. They get paid. But it's men out here that hold out our sisters and don't give nothing and leave them with babies and stuff like that. That's because we don't prove. We just let people talk game. They say the nice thing, he got 6 feet, 6 inches, and 6 figures in the bank account. And that's good enough. And that's a nigga. He ain't got nothing going on for him. You know, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Yeah, tell me I'm lying. Somebody raise their hand loudly and tell me I'm lying. You can't tell me I'm lying. Y'all know what the hell is out here. I know what the hell is out here because I used to be out here. Who don't know what's out here? Right. Read it again.
If they would get us a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Don't be hasty to credit nobody. Don't be hasty to credit nobody. You hang around a person long enough, give them a year, give them 2 years. If they not serious, they true colors gonna show. It's only so much you can be fake, but for so long. If a man sitting up here, yeah, I'm about marriage, and yeah, I just want a good girl, and I want to marry. I don't want to touch you. And he's just saying that because it sounds good to you, and you know he can game you. Give him about a year or 2. He gonna show his true colors if he really ain't about it. God said, don't be hasty to credit. Sirach 37:12. What is a godly man who's going to marry you, and not just marry you, provide for you? Because that's a commandment. God don't deal with no bums. God don't deal with bums. You can't take one of God's daughters and you living at home with your mama. You must have a house, or at least an apartment. You must have a mode of transportation. You must have money to provide for her. If she bears your children, you gotta take care of them babies. God said you can't leave her to raise babies by herself. Those are bums. God hates bums. And if you give your body to a bum, then you get a bum's reward. We trying to bum proof you, my sisters. Read.
Sirach chapter 37 and verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
God said be continually with a godly man. I'm going to show y'all something that y'all know how y'all be proving men. Who has a father? Y'all got your father? Y'all, you don't have your father? You have your father. Okay, let me ask you a question. You've had a boyfriend before? See, know where I'm about to go with this. You already know. This how we know what's going on in our communities. You already know where I'm about to go. I ain't even said it yet. Now I'm going to ask it anyway, because you know where I'm about to go. You had a boyfriend before? You've never had a boyfriend. You ever liked a boy before? Is she telling the truth? You're a friend. She ever had a boyfriend? She's never had. All praise to the Most High God. Have you ever flirted with a boy? Have you ever got boys' attention? Did you go tell your dad? Why not? He lives in New York City. Huh? He lives in New York City? That ain't that far. You can call him. You got a smartphone. You can pick the phone up and call him and say, Dad, I talked to a boy today. Why you ain't do that? What you think he gonna say? He gonna say, I'm on my way. Where's my gun? I'm a killer. If he ain't got a house, if he ain't got a pot of pissing or a window to throw it out. And he's talking to my daughter. You know he gonna say that. Am I lying? Yeah, you know I ain't lying. Now here's the question I got for. I'm gonna ask my older sister right here. How old you, sister, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, you look great, sis. I would have never believed that. You look pretty young. All praises black do not crack. Now, listen to me, sister. Do sisters typically, if they got a boyfriend or like a boy, do they typically bring them home to their father and introduce them to their father? Why not? You said not right away. Why? Wow. Why not right away?
Because you gotta make sure that's the person that you want to be with before you bring them to your family.
Oh, you gotta make sure it's a person you want to be with, or you gotta make sure that by the time you and him already established whatever you established, your father, if he tell you don't mess with him, y'all already did it. Because you know what your father's gonna say. Your father know what a nigga look like.
Right.
Your father know what a bum look like.
Wake him up.
And you know what a bum look like. But guess what? He got the 6 feet, he got the 6 inches, and he might got a money phone.
Right.
And he do it, he might got some J's on his feet. He cute. He got Riz. What's that dumb thing they say there? He got Riz. Yeah, your dad don't give a damn about Riz.
Right.
He care about 401k,
Right.
degree,
Right.
career,
Right.
or at least a good job or trade.
Right.
Responsible.
Right.
He don't care about the things you care about. He care about is this man gonna take care of my baby? If my baby get pregnant by him, is he gonna man up and raise her and them babies together?
Jeez.
Or is he gonna leave her out here by herself as a single mother? That's what he care about. That's why you don't bring these men to your fathers, because you know what kind of men they are. You know what kind of men is out here. That's why we don't bring them to our fathers, because you know your father gonna say, if you don't get this bum Negro out of my face, I'ma kill him behind you.
Right.
Read it again.
But be continually with a godly man.
God said, be continually with a godly man. Your father supposed to vet the man that you supposed to be with, because he know what a bum look like, especially if he ain't a bum. Come on.
Whom thou knowest to keep the
A
commandments.
godly man does what?
Keep the
A
commandments.
godly man gonna keep the commandments. Guess what a godly man ain't gonna try to push? Lay it down with you if he ain't trying to, which I say put a ring on it. We don't do anything. But if he ain't trying to marry you, he's not gonna try to lay with you. That's a godly man. If he a godly man, he not gonna try to talk to you without your father. He gonna go talk to his father. That's what we used to do. Excuse me, sir. I think your daughter's a very beautiful young lady, and I was just wondering, you know, I would like to, you know, take her out and, you know, court her, and, you know, if it's okay with you, sir. Oh, what kind of job I got? I work at the power plant, sir. Do I have a car? Yeah, I got a 1972 box Chevy Caprice Classic. Yes, I do have insurance and so on and so forth. Yes, I do come from a good home. Miss Stewart. Yeah, that's my mama. Mr. Stewart is my daddy.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you know them? Y'all used to work together? That's how we used to build. And that builds communities. We ain't doing that no more. And no relationship is working. Our relationships are in the trash. Nobody's married. You two want to be married.
Bring it
But
out.
you're probably looking for a bum. And not a man. Because a man does what? Read.
Keep the commandments.
That's what a man does, read.
Whose mind is according to thy mind.
Y'all on the same page. You ain't sitting up here talking about I'm loyal and I'm not gonna cheat on you, and he's sitting up here talking about some shh. Man, where the hoes at?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Or you want to try to build up a business, and he want to sit on the couch and play Madden all damn day in 2K. That ain't the type of man you want. God said his mind got to be according to your mind. Come on.
And with sorrow with thee, if thou shalt miscarry.
And if you having a bad day, and if you sorrow, he gonna be, hey, what's going on, baby? You all right? It's okay? Tell me about it. I'ma fix it. That's what he gonna do.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.